Hello, 398 students. This is just a short 10-minute video to kind of introduce to you what's going to be going on this semester. Unfortunately, we're still kind of in the same place as we were last fall, and I, for a number of reasons, have had to make the decision to go completely online with this course. Also, I made the decision to make it asynchronous, not because I wanted to, but this is the reason. I know that many of you have been really struggling with getting courses in and meeting graduation requirements under the circumstances we've had over the past year. And I wanted to make it as convenient for you as possible in terms of your class schedule. And what I thought was, if I make this a synchronous online course, that's going to block out certain days and times during which you would not be able to take another course. So to help you have the most flexibility as possible with your course schedule, I made the very difficult decision to go asynchronous. Now, there's going to be times during the semester where I'm going to want to have synchronous review sessions, and it is a bigger class. I had actually kind of thought perhaps not enough students would even enroll to run the course, but there are plenty of you in the class, and thank you so much for being willing to handle this class this way and take it with me. I appreciate it. So we will work something out. I will be sending out Google Calendars at some point during the semester so I can figure out a time when many of you can actually jump in a synchronous manner if you so choose. And I hope you do. I'm going to show you a couple things that are already up on D2L for you. And one of them being the entire course syllabus. And it is lengthy. I'm trying to put absolutely everything I can possibly put in it to help you know what's entailed with taking this course. You'll see I have some virtual office hours here scheduled on Mondays and Thursdays. Please email me for an appointment during these times if you can, so I can make sure I can allot the time you need for you personally. If you are not available at all during these timeframes, let me know that as well, and we will certainly work something out. If I find out that during the semester, these times are not good for most of you, I will alter them. So I will always keep you updated on any changes like that. You will see I'm not going to go through all the details of the syllabus right now because I'll be planning on doing that in my full lecture that I'm going to be preparing for February 5th class. There'll be an introductory type of a lecture going through the syllabus, which, trust me, I know it's redundant. I know it's not fun, but I want to make sure that you all are aware of exactly what you need to do for this course. And I've got as much as I can possibly put in terms of how I will be grading you, what I will be grading you on, even including, grading forms. Now, going back to the course schedule, the tentative schedule, I actually put this in a separate place under D2L. You'll have access to this right away. And I wanted to show you this first date, February 5th, is the course description, the syllabus, I know the boring stuff, introduction of this central nervous system. And I will be using notes from my 397, which is neurobiology of mental disorders, where I actually address the adult mental disorders, and during which I really, in that course, spent almost a third of the course going through neuroanatomy, neurophysiology, neurotransmitters. It's a hefty portion of that course. I will not be spending that much time for this course. We're going to be doing a quick review, trying to bring people up to the same foundational point in case you did not take 397 or another bio-related type of course, so that we kind of have a framework which will help set the stage for the material later on in this course. I have set this up so that it's by week, the week of the 8th. And this is what you'll want to complete during that time, everything that is under here. And you will see the notes will be posted. And for those of you who haven't taken a course with me yet, you will find that I have student outlines, which are partial outlines. And even though I tend to be a bit informal in the way that I go through my material, it is actually very structured in the outline format so that you can see how things fit together. And the student outlines are incomplete. I will be posting complete outlines that fill in the blanks of those student outlines. And my video lectures will be going through those complete outlines so you can listen to those. And again, if you've taken 397 with me, and this is all like old news, Dr. P, you don't need to listen to my video lectures. You don't. The material will be there for you if you need to refresh and prepare for anything like the homeworks that you see or the exams. And just to show you, like through the 15th through the 19th, this is what you're going to need to accomplish. The 22nd through the 26th, this is what you're going to need to accomplish. So hopefully this will be flexible enough for you. I'm going to try very hard to post things ahead of time, including my video lectures, at least a week in advance. So you have the flexibility to work ahead if that's more convenient for you, and only if that's more convenient for you. I have on here when the quizzes are available. And again, I will detail that more specifically and thoroughly in the February 5th video lecture. But you will see that you will have access during a fair amount of time so that it is available to you. And when you can take it at your convenience, but you will be timed on these. The one thing that I really toyed with, and I almost threw them out, were the oral exams. If I did not think that they were as helpful as they seem to be for most of you, I would have just kicked them out and come up with some other kind of quizzes, exams, or whatever to take their place. And the reason for that is it's going to be tough to schedule synchronous oral exams. But I'm going to be sending out Google Calendars to the class, and hopefully we'll find 2 or 3 times where that will be convenient for everybody in the course. So we can do these as sections of the class. Those of you who have taken my oral exams have generally reported to me that even though they may have been a little anxiety inducing, that you learned so much by doing them. And so I'm hoping that we can work something out for that. And again, I'll be reaching out to you during February and figure out how we can best accomplish that. Just real quickly going through this particular tentative schedule, you'll see the written exam and when it's available for pretty much close to 24 hours. Hopefully that'll work for everybody. You'll see when homeworks are due, and those will be available on D2L ahead of time. And the second written exam, I just want to make sure I mention this to you all now, will be the final exam. And it will be it'll be cumulative in the sense that if you don't get the stuff at the very beginning, it's not going to make much sense to you, but it will be specifically testing everything from written exam 1 on to the end of the semester. And I can discuss that more during that first introductory lecture for you. So I also tried to include a second page to this, which summarized the dates that we will be having assessments, dates, sorry about that, when things are going to be expected for you to hand in, all the due dates and everything. And I'm hoping that this will help you as you plan through the course. Now, I know that it's going to be a little bit difficult during this semester, and I'm going to try my very best to make sure that you have the very best circumstances that you can, that you actually understand everything the best, that you know that you can reach out to me. And I'm just going to pull this up on top of my share here for a minute, because this is really just a hello video lecture. And I'm going to be preparing these ahead of time, as I said before, so that you can work ahead. There will be a video lecture to accompany every single set of notes for you. And there'll be review sheets put up for you. And I want you to feel totally comfortable reaching out to me. I'm going to be very informal on all of these video lectures, as I've done in the past. And I hope that you can kind of enjoy them. You will totally see things in my house, probably, like my cats and my dog. The 2 cats that I rescued were siblings, and I got them when they were 3 months old last year during the COVID quarantine stay-at-home time. And so they absolutely love my 6-year-old boxer, Cooper. Some of you know Cooper by now, and he takes care of them. But because they didn't see many people, any two-legged who comes in that they're not familiar with, they freak out and they run and hide. And there you go for early experience. You'll probably see Cooper peek in a couple of times. He gets interested in when I say things like hi. And I hope this ends pretty soon for a lot of reasons. Now I'm actually looking at dog rescue sites to try to find a companion for Cooper. So hoping that this ends soon, or else I'm going to have a real menagerie here again. So just wanted to say hello, let you know a little bit about how I'm going to handle this class. And I'm looking forward to interacting with you to the best of my ability through the semester. Okay, thanks and see you soon.